We're back. The biggest game of 2022, the iOS release of Super Auto Pets. Start a prediction. Will I now get 6 wins or more? Yes? No. The betting period is 1 minute long. And we are on free to play. Perfect, perfect. I gotta tell you, I'm not trying to place my finger on the scale of the betting. I've been doing pretty well. Must be the foamy ears. I've been doing pretty well lately. And if you're wondering, hey, like, what's the secret to do better at Super Auto Pets post-patch? The secret is do not buy a swan ever. Never buy a swan. If you are capable of accomplishing this feat, you will probably have a good chance to get over 6 wins. I never thought I would say it, but I actually think it's possible that the swan might need a buff. Like, at least to get to 2, 3. Because 1, 3 is like, it's not playable, I think. I love an ox, of course. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't, man? I also feel like I need to apologize. I just saw that Mouth was here. Mouth, you know, some people might say I didn't react well when you told me that level 3 Mosquito is actually kind of goated in the endgame. I still think that it's possibly not that good, but I have won a lot of runs now just due to melon armor difference of having a level 3 Mosquito. And then, like, you don't even notice that it goes like... It happens so fast. But then when I looked back in the game film, I was like, you know what? That Mosquito is doing some serious work. I gotta put some respect on it. I accept. Such good otter luck so far, man. Can live with that. Apology accepted. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the maybe I do think this. I think the Mosquito might actually be the most valuable level tier 1 unit. Because you can also... I think it might be the most valuable tier 1 unit round 1 and 2. But it's also maybe like the only one that you don't feel bad about having in the late game. That's true. The otter is cracked. But then in the late game, it does nothing. And the fish has great stats, don't get me wrong. But after that, it's kind of like, you know... I think you should go. You should stay. You should get buffed. You should go. You should stay. You should get garlicked. And I'd like to congratulate the believers. Oh, man. After all that, I mean, it was like, you know... The Mosquito didn't get to where I needed it to get to. And it teaches you something about the earth, right? Because it's just down to happenstance and circumstance. The fish got the buffs, and thus the fish gets the stick. If the Mosquito got the buffs, the Mosquito would get the stick. But that sort of thing isn't my bag, baby. Oh, we are cruising, man. We are cruising. We are cruising. I think give me one of these. Give me one of these. Pill me. In front of a level 2 ox. Forget that salad for now. Buy a cow. Feed your fish. Move back here. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling fantastic. I do hate to see Mosquito on my opponents, but you know what? Or not Mosquito, melon armor. Don't worry about it. We got nothing to worry. Look at this team, man. It's not even close. That's 6 wins by round 8. Okay, we gotta make some moves. Go ahead. Sell me. Skunk me, of course. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'm going to soften the enemies up a little bit first. The Ox is just too good, man. Yeah, this is the new Elden Ring patch. It just came out. I don't know if you've watched other streamers play Elden Ring. That's why it might look a little different. I'm on the beta patch with the animal emojis. Right now, I'm fighting Corpse Lord Vargas. He's the final boss of the second act of the game. He gives you a dark pearl, and if you insert that into the cupola, it allows you to get to the kiln of the first flame. I hope that wasn't too much of a spoiler. So right, so true. Do I even need to tell you that many people are saying this? What is this? What are you, like... I miss when people tried to win. Now they're just like paid actors trying to feed me, and it's... I hate to say it, but like it takes away from the victories a little bit. When people are just rolling out like 7 out of 10 teams against a 10 out of 10 player. Strikes me as a little scary. Or not at all, actually, now that I think about it. All these iOS gamers, man. You're right, I'm just waiting for the summon builds to show up. Oh, don't even get me started if we see a summon build, man. It's on site. It's on site. Yes. No. Not necessary. Necessary. Not scared? This team is going to beat me. And you know what? They deserve to. It's a very creative build, even though it has a turkey. I respect it. Feed me. Feed me. Sell me. Skunk me. This team is very weird. You can now go and be replaced with something more valuable. But maybe that can wait one turn. You know, I've never had a level 3 Tiger victory. I get that it shows up late. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but like still. Holy cow. Nice turkey. Thanks for 10 wins. Pay out the believers. I love beating a turkey team, man. Feels so damn good. That wasn't the total scumbag build, but that's probably only because it was round 12. If we fought them at round 15, you know they got turkey, tiger, fly, parrot, parrot. It's sad, but you see it every day. Be a clean mouth. Ouch. That hurts. Order kind of screwed us on that one. I do love mosquito otter. I don't love the pig that much, by the way. I just happen to take it. I'm starting to believe in the power of a pig as your starting unit, and then a high HP unit behind it. But I haven't done any data science on that yet. Oops. It's ass. Calmer than you are, dude. Calmer than you are. You have to take a honey badger. You have to take a peacock. I'll live with this. I take no pleasure in running a honey badger because I think it's kind of like an insult to lose to one, but so be it. That hurts. That most effective meat 2020. Whatever, we draw. Freeze the honey. There's no other items in the shop. There's like a 100% chance we're going to get honey. Every single shop. I would like to get a good animal. Ooh. This is good. This is good. This is a buffalo build right here. Schmeat Davis. Stop trying to make me laugh and thus distract me from the task at hand. I think we lose this one, man. We definitely lose this one. Okay, you're getting freaking toasted. Just give me a good animal. The mosquito's sticking. Sell me. Try me. Sure. And then freeze me. This one's a little bit more in question, mostly because we didn't have an ox. What the hell is this? This is a damn disaster. Never mind, honey badger. Oh, man. It's too good. Yes! Goated performance. It's hard to be this good at the game. Like, a lot of people would look at that and be like, oh, luck. It's not luck. I put myself in a position to capitalize on an unexpected event, okay? This team is too strong. I'm not even worried. We're not even on lethal. Should have frozen that, but whatever. Okay. Straight up, kangaroo. This isn't it right now. Get out of here. Get into here. Get into here for a moment. Pill me. No pill. It's a tough choice. I think we can leave it like this for now and wait for a pill next time. Monkey front badger. I've learned a couple of things. This meat is driving me crazy, man. I've learned a couple of things from playing more of this game recently, especially with chat interaction. One thing is, do not take a worm. That's just not for you, that's for me. Do not take a worm. Every time you think you need a worm, you're like, this time's definitely different, and then you lose. It happens 100% of the time. The other thing is, don't let chat give you a strategy. Not because they're bad, but because I play a different game, okay? I'm just a different kind of gamer. I'm on an incredible line right now. I have a custodial responsibility to the believers. I have an obligation at this point to help them out, okay? So although your strategy might be fun or whatever to play your little games, just a pill, by the way, would be nice. That's fine. That's fine. I guess they don't make them anymore. I lived. I died. Still win this, I think. Look at that. This isn't a pharmacy. Don't even get me started, man. I can't believe we don't have a pill. I can't believe it. Like, at this point, I'm just throwing, like, due to rage. How is this even possible? We've done, like, 10 shops. I gotta say, in terms of, like, the animal that scares me the most to see, there's no doubt in my damn mind. Son of a... It's an ox, man. When I see an ox on the enemy team, it scares me. Okay. Honestly, fuck you. How do you feel about that, you piece? Eat shit. Worst turtle of all time. There was a pill in there. I guess that would have saved me some gold, huh? I don't know. I'm not good. You're doing fine. You need some support, okay? You need some support. Take position 3 just so you don't get killed by, like, the luckiest bus of all time. I just downloaded this on my phone and gave it a try. I got absolutely destroyed. It's a hard world out there in Super Auto Pets. A lot of people have been playing this for months at this point. You got to be mighty efficient. Like you're witnessing experience here is essentially what's happening. Like I've played so much of this game, I don't even see the code anymore. All I see is, you know, peacocks, bisons, mosquitoes. That hurt. That could have been better. I'm not scared, though. Look at this. Not scared. Not scared. I'm scared we're going to lose. Oh, man. Choose prediction. I'll pay out the doubters. I'm telling you, you can tell by, like, round 3 or 4 whether it's going to be a believer run or it's going to be a doubter run. There's, like, a correlation versus causation sort of dilemma. You might say the more I roll, the more I lose. And I think that is true if you just... We'll be flopping turtles, by the way. I think if you just look at it as, you know, on a scatter plot, you would be like, I am very smart. But the other thing is, I also roll more when the shops are ass. There's a variable you've not controlled for. You can definitely play this. There's no reason you can't play this one. Peacock is not ass. It's definitely B tier or up right now. There's nothing more frustrating than running up against somebody that's gotten fucking 5 otters and the dodo on round 2. It's not a D tier. I'm telling you, I have an incredible data set. The peacock is not ass. It's probably the second best tier 2 unit. It needs some support, don't get me wrong. But it's like hedgehog, peacock, everything else. For sure. What's better at tier 2? What's better? Dodo? Okay, dodo might be. Shrimp is not. Dromedary probably is as well. But I'm not on pay to win, am I? Sell me? Roll me. Don't roll me. Feed me. Okay. When it shows up, you have to take it. It's just science. Guess what? One good turn deserves another. Sad story. That's a sad story right there. Sell me? I mean, while we're here, although, hold on. Freeze me, cupcake me, buy me, meet me. Now, this is 2 pretty strong animals. Is there a part of me that thinks you could add a Scampy to this squad and go for full Scampy plays? Not any longer, because now I'm looking at this and I'm like, you know what? This is all crab cupcake meat at all the live long day. You're going to sell that fish? It's a bad move to sell it now, but it's a worse move to not have sold it by the time the game gets further ahead. It's one of the many things that makes this game quite interesting. Sell me. Buff me. Buy me. Meet me. Roll me. It's all garbage. Roll me once more. Pure detritus. Scampy can't live here. The Scampy's gotta go. No sweat. I love beating an Ox team, too. It feels so good. Can we get Tiger Badger going? The problem with Tiger Badger is that the Tiger, like, always dies. And then as the Badger scales, it doesn't need, like, a double effect, right? I guess it could hit multiple units. But then it's also going to hit 2 units behind itself. It's a confusing thing to think of. I think the Scampy's gone no matter what. We don't need to take an Ox. But we could. You always could. Okay, I like this. I like this. I would do it and not even wait, man. I wouldn't even wait. That's just because the Ox is efficient. This Ox isn't an Ox, it's a deer. Double Badger. All I ask is that you just think about the things that you say for like longer than 1 second. In order to... It would facilitate... You piece. It would facilitate better conversation. You know what? You're level 2. You're out of here. You're freaking out. You're freaking in. I don't see this as being a penguin team yet. What I do see this as being the most frustrating team you're ever going to see in your life. Now, I do kind of wish I'd taken a penguin. But I'll go for a level 3 Badger, I suppose. Can't do it. Okay, believers, it's going to be a little hot for a minute, okay? It's going to be a little bit like... Your points are not guaranteed right now. But just relax. Honey Badger, we win that with Honey Badger. Look for some honey. I think we really need a level 2 crab here. I think we could do this and add a skunk. I get that it would add 3 HP to you, but like, who cares? I care. I am the one who cares. Why would you level a crab? The incredibly fringe case where you want a penguin to work well with your existing squad. Don't laugh, it's more likely than you'd think. You missed honey. It's very true. It's very true. I wouldn't say I'm missing it, Bob. You really need the support more than anything else. Go ahead, take a sushi. 2 level 2 crabs. I think I wouldn't be surprised if I have a win with a level 3 crab already. I also would not be surprised if I don't, is the other thing. Oops. We don't need you anymore. Yes. Huge. Huge. You know what? Buy a pair. And then next round, I'm thinking we might try to go sicko mode on a mammoth. Just give ourselves a chance for a mammoth victory. If things go well here, wow, that could not have gone worse. Okay. What a shot. Well done. Regardless, combine me, level me. Or don't. See if I care. Roll me. That would have been a great time for a mammoth, just in case you were wondering, but we're right on the threshold. At least I broke your melon armor. Holy cow, man. Oh, believers! Ooh. That was a bit of a spicy one, but it feels good. Mammoth me? Come on, man. Come on! This team has no future. Honestly, I was going to say it's to protect you from the Badger, but I don't even know if that's going to work. I think we are dead as hell, as is. Yeah, I don't see a future for this. Monkey, penguin, and seal. Okay, congrats on your first victory. We pay out the believers. That's the only thing that I was banking for once we saw how crazy that team got. Start prediction. Will NL get 6 wins or more? Then put me back in. Mosquito, no doubt. Otter is the easiest choice of my life. Be a creamy geek. We lose this. It's okay. This team is built for the future. Good enough. On a bad shop, it's good enough. Good enough. And honestly, be a hater. I don't like to level up the otter until turn 3. If we lose as a result, I can hang my head. Real bald engineer. I can hang my hat and say, I did a good job. Can you say the same? Love me or hate me, you watched. That's all you could do. Flamingo, man. Flamingo. Wait, you already beat Elden Ring? Yeah, I didn't want to, like, brag about it or, like when it was getting all those 10 out of 10s, I was like, I can't believe that none of these games journalists are talking about how short it is. Like, it's a great game, for sure. It's just, like, it's only, like, 90 minutes long. Which is super... I mean, just for me, that's, like, $1 a minute. Like, that's, like, a collect call in the 90s, man. I don't want to pay that kind of rate. I try to see myself more as like an ally to the gamers. It's not pill blind. I want to level up this ant. The ant is not just in like Pill City yet. You don't even know what you're criticizing. Look at these are the easiest wins of your life, man. Look at this. Yeah, plus all the microtransactions. Like immediately they were like put in your credit card and buy some rubies. And I was like, I'll do it, but like let's not make a habit of it or whatever. My new character is guy who thinks Genshin Impact is Elden Ring. Maybe Chocolate the Ox at some point. Thank you for your feedback. I feel compelled to let you know chocolate has not been unlocked as of yet. That is a tier 5 food. As a result, you may be waiting some time. But yes, when chocolate arrives, I'm aware that it's one of the most valuable foods in the game. I'll be interested in purchasing it. Will I apply it to the ox? I don't necessarily know that that's going to happen, but it's certainly possible. It's one of the myriad options ahead of us that makes the game so interesting to play. People talk, people talk. That's pretty true. I mean, if you're a believer, you have nothing to worry about. This is actually pretty close to, like, the Dream Squad. Like, 3 level 2s and some penguins. Early penguin is, like, it's very good. 6 wins is not really in question, I would say, without being overconfident, hopefully. 10 might be in question if we can't get our penguin to level 2, but, like, 6 is feeling pretty solid right now. I bet you thought you had something there. Buffalo. Big fish. You really thought you were like a Tim Burton kind of guy, huh? Well, life comes at you fast. I'm gonna roll. I want matches here. Thank you. That's actually potentially quite nice. Roll me. Yeah, sure. Why not? This is still a very strong team. We're starting to fall behind on the scaling just due to not having a level 2 penguin, but like everything else is going gangbusters. We're basically just we're playing a matching game right now. Match me. Chocolate for the person in chat who said they wanted chocolate. It doesn't exist yet. Sad story. Ox isn't that good. Let me guess. Your first experience with the game was when the iOS version came out the other day. Congratulations. I'm glad it's finally available for the Apple users. You got a lot to learn, is all I'm going to say. No. Nah. I'm rolling. I want something better. I want chocolate. Thank you. You get to level 2. $10 is in question. We went way heavy on the rolls, don't get me wrong. I'm not sweating it, though. We're still pogging. Look at this. I love when a honey badger fizzles. Ox falls off late game. Well, you know what? We'll put that theory to the test if we still haven't gotten 10 wins by the time the late game comes to pass. I'm still rolling. You can laugh at this all you want. Here's how good like the Ox and an early penguin is. Like, we have had horrible shops for what we're trying to do with our squad here. And yet we're still doing very well. This is going to be a loss, though. Just barely. Take it. I'm begging you. You know what? We can go for food buffs. I'm not one-upping my aunt, okay? I refuse. We really need a level 2 penguin about 4 rounds ago. Or a skunk. I'm watching it all fall apart. I'm watching my hubris come back to bite me. I'm facing no consequences for my actions. Let's go. I'm king of the world. King Kong ain't got nothing on me.